Good morning and welcome back to Montana This Morning. The time now is 6:28. We have joining us on Zoom Rick Baker, and he's going to tell us about an exciting project that he has up and coming. It's called Hoodies for Heroes. So Rick, can you tell us what is Hoodies for Heroes?
Well, Hoodies for Heroes is an idea that I had for really raising funds for a memorial here locally for all veterans that were killed in action out of all campaigns from Montana. Being from Shepherd, Staff Sergeant Terry Lynch obviously was KIA'd, and I went to high school for him. So we're hoping to do the monument here in Huntley or Shepherd area.
All right, great. And why is it so important, this fundraising effort? Why is it so important? Or maybe what even inspired you to create it?
Well, I'm a combat vet. I served 4.5 years active duty infantry with one deployment through the Horn of Africa. And I've lost a lot of friends, and Montana has one of the highest enlistment rates per capita in the country. So we have a huge veteran presence here in Montana, and I just think it's important to have these tangible monuments where you could go, touch, put your hand up against the wall, pay your respects, and it's a very, very touching experience that I don't think you can get by just seeing photos on social media.
That's right. And tell us a little bit about your business that you have that allows you this ability to create a memorial.
So I started Metal Tech a year ago, actually, when I got laid off from the refinery amongst COVID. It was kind of a forced thing. And I was sitting down at the courthouse renewing my plates when they were huge, long lines, mind you. And I was at the Vietnam Memorial out back of the courthouse, and I was getting kind of emotional. And then I thought, we don't have a memorial in Montana for Afghanistan or Iraqi veterans. So that's when the idea came to me. And sure enough, about 2 months later, I got my table, and I said to myself, if I ever get the table, I'm going to make this happen. Well, then it kind of evolved to all Montanans who have been killed in action. And this was just the best way I could think of to come up with the money. Who doesn't love hoodies? And they're super soft.
Yes, and speaking of the hoodies, I have some information for the folks watching at home. You tell us, how can someone go about ordering a hoodie, and kind of explain the cost and the fundraising part of it?
Okay, so how the Hoodies for Heroes works. We don't really sell them. I call it a donation, $45 minimum donation for a sweatshirt, for a hoodie. We have kid sizes and adults. On the back of the hoodie, it says Hoodies for Heroes, and it has a list of all the names of the Montanans who were killed in action, along with date and rank, and never forgotten. And then on the front, it has an emblem of the fallen soldier, and then Metal Tech logo. And you can order these by going on my website, which is metaltechllc.com. There's a separate link that'll take you to a landing page where you could order. And then this is the important part, because we're not making anything off the 45. Essentially, I think we get $1.90 for the monument or memorial. So it does give you an option to donate after the $45. 100% of anything after $45 goes to the memorial.
All right. Thank you for explaining that. And thank you so much for taking on this project. We can't wait to follow along and find out how much you raise and see that first memorial go up, Rick, because you said it's so important to have a physical place to remember and to thank our fallen veterans. So thank you so much for doing this. And thank you, too, for your service as well.
Oh, I appreciate that, ma'am. You guys have a great morning.
Thank you. You too. We'll be right back after this.